Sorry for the break. I had a, a holiday in the middle of all of this. To lovely Bulgaria. It's a very nice country. Went skiing. It was superb. But I'm back now and going to catch up with the race commentaries that I didn't get to do just before I left. And hopefully I'll do the last couple when I find someone who's done the recording. So without further ado, we'll crack on into this race. We are at Spa, the lovely Ardennes Forest part of Belgium. And for race 6, our race midfield qualified for race 1. Qualified first is Deli in his Lexus. Vignali was second in his Ferrari, racing super soft for him. Ribba back in third in another Lexus. Shame I can't remember what the qualifying times are. It'll be interesting to see how far behind Deli Ribba was. Myself, goodness gracious me, how did I get to fourth? It's a circuit I don't really particularly like. But I got it to fourth, can't believe that. Anyway, Chrissy Mack here in the Honda in fifth. A Winkle back here. I thought I'd manage to get through this. The first flipping time I say it. It's cracked off. Oh God, I shouldn't say that either. It's Winkle in racing softs in eighth. Holy Pete, who's now anti-held 05, well, that makes a lot of sense. Still going to call you the flying lawnmower. The lawnmower man is in 8th in his Honda. Sayrex back here in 9th place in his Honda. And some say that if you tweak his nipples, small goats will be born in Peru. And that his middle name is Gertrude. But we all know him as Rocky Rich 38. He's back here in 10th place. Good old Rich. He's turned up for every race, bless him. And I hope he has a good race here. So, since I've been away, well. And let's start up here. Okay, let's go back up to... Where's it going? Oh, here we are going. So here we are. Dale's off the line. So I'm trying to get back to the correct view. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Dale's off the line. Great there. He's got a good jump. As Vignali's got staying ahead of Ribba in third. So Rocky Rich back here in town. I went the wrong way. Go on, Rusty on tie. Here we go. That's the view I wanted. So Beserker has got in front of Winkles, and Ribba has fallen all the way back now to 5th place, up through Eau Rouge for the first time for the boys. Ribba takes a bit of a cut there, but stay on board with that. Has he got a draft for the McLaren in front here of Winkle? Winkle's going around up the inside, just like Mika Hakkinen on Schumacher, coming to the top of the hill. Meanwhile, up front here, Vignali has obviously caught right up to Deli. Oh, there's a bit of a squiggly going on round back here. Winkle's now been harassed by Ribba. That sounds wrong in another way as well. Oh God, that's a new one. I didn't even think of that one. Anyway, so we're moving on. They're all line astern now, coming down the hill. A bit of corner cut. It's a tricky little turn there. Oh, it looks like Chrissy Mack's trying to find a way past Ribba now as well. So Winkle, who was pushing up for third, has dropped back. It feels really tight back here. So Zafiro's catching Winkle as well, and the flying lawnmower is catching him up. So everyone's got through the first half of the lap quite well. So at the moment, we go to the glory camera pan shots. We've got Deli B cruising now. Tiny little gap between him and Vignali. Pulled away from the Ferrari in 2nd place. There's a whole host of drivers now. Let's go on board with Vignali, who's got Beserker. Oh, I do like the sound of that Ferrari. The Ferrari for me wins the best sounding car of the series, but he's looking We're looking straight back now at Beserker-Boy. Can Beserker, and he's up now to third, well he was in third anyway getting the first turn. Can Beserker get in the slipstream of that Ferrari? No, but Ribber looking around the inside here. So Ribber dives up the inside, smashes Viali, pushes Beserker off the track. Oh, it's all got a bit niggly there. Let's go back to that. Let's go on board with Beserker. So, oh, let's pause it again. There we go. So, I think Ribber, in desperation to get past Beserker, gives Viali a little nudge. He's going to outbrake himself. Yeah, his left is braking too late. Gives Viali a nudge. And Beserker gives Ribber a nudge. So yeah, all fair, all, you know, got there in the end. Ribber sort of outbroke himself, pushed Viali, bundled Beserker off the circuit. So Beserker's just gone and said, well, sod you then, I'm going to push you back a little bit. So in the meantime, all that's meant is Chrissy Mack is now, he's got round the outside of, oh, he's got a poor drive though, outside of Ribber at turn 1, but Ribber's got a better drive. Oh, there's a right melee going on here now. Look at this, up through Eau Rouge now, on board with Chrissy Mack. Through Eau Rouge, oh, it's desperate stuff, everyone. And we've got Chrissy Winkle here. So actually it's Cody Winkle, sorry. And there we go, Cody's got to drive up to the inside of Chrissy Mack. Can he make, oh wow, I'm surprised the McLaren hasn't got the grunt to get up past the Honda. I thought the Honda would... the McLaren would easily do that, but apparently not. So now we've got Linus Stern here from third now, down to 6th, with Beserker leading the way in a resplendent looking. I still like the look of that. Resplendent McLaren looking McLaren. You're gonna do it right. That's what I say. Oh, what kind of line was that? Oh, I'm having a look at that. What kind of line was that? Yeah, really? Okay. Hasn't done you any good though, has it? So here we go. Here comes Christian Max, now being held up by Ribber. And as you look back here now, Cody's now got Zafira close behind. Oh, Pete's fallen way off now. So I thought there was another one there. So there's a line of stern now from third. Looks like Beserker's holding up this train. Back to 7th, which is Zafiro. Let's go back to the camera shots that I really like. Oh, no one's really managed to make a move up in. So, Beserker's gone far too wide there. Up ahead, I'm pretty sure he's lost. Yeah, he's losing. He's gone wide again. I'm not sure what's going on with Beserker. It's just allowed Ribber now to get past Beserker. It looks like Chrissy Mack might have a run on Beserker too. Coming into the final, fastest part of the circuit, into the final chicane. Oh, Zafira's diving out behind Winkle. Trying to go around the outside of Winkle at the back there, and Ribber's got round Beserker. Christian Mack looks inside of Beserker, doesn't quite make it. Through the last hairpin, there's a right gaggle of drivers here, all fighting. Let's go on board with Zafiro. Zafiro, has he got past Winkle? No, he's not. Can he make it stick around the outside at turn 1 though? He's going to try, and yes he does. Oh, it's a great move by Zafira, but Cody Winkle's just undercut Zafiro. So we are now 5.5 minutes. A run through the field. I just don't want to stay with those boys all the time, because Deli B masterfully out in front on his own, starting to pull away. He's definitely pulling away now from Viali here in 2nd place in the stunning, gorgeous sounding Ferrari. Oh, I love that noise. Great shots, top of the hill here, and Ribber's fought his way through with a bit of a bashed front there. Looks as though he's smashed the fairing of that front. Oh, he's right off again. He's pushing far too hard. Not sure that's a racing line. As in, like, it's off the track. Just saying. So Ribber's in 3rd. Beserker's still holding on to 4th place, but I'm pretty sure he's starting to hold up, or is he? Beserker's now got a great run down on Ribber coming in. He's got 3rd place back. Coming around this really I hate this turn because you really feel like you should go faster. But if you go fast, you just drift far too wide. So Ribber's looking up the inside. Is he going to outbrake Beserker? No, he's not. Beserker shuts the door on him. Side by side now through the chicane, and you can see we've just got Chris. Oh, this is. Need to go for a better view. Here we go. Oh, Ribber's bashing. Oh, Ribber's hitting Beserker again twice there. This is just slow Beserker up, and now Chrissy. Oh, Beserker got that wrong. He's touched Christian Mack, and now Beserker's gone all the way back to 7th place from 3rd. From one little nudge, and just shows you how tight this field is. So in the meantime, though, Zafiro's still battling with Winkle here. And McLaren, I thought, would have the power over the Honda, but it's not quite. The Honda's got through, and Beserker's now got back past Winkle, and he's going to retake 5th place. He's trying to outbrake Zafiro into the final chicane. He does. He makes that stick. Beserker's got back 2 places. Zafiro's now back to 6th. Winkle's all going back to 7th. So there's a proper ding-dong battle going on here. Holy Pete is still back here in 8th. Where is the man that they call Rocky Rich? Back here in 9th. Sayrex is having a bit of an issue back here in 10th. He's normally quicker than this. I'm not sure why he's so far back. So, yeah, up through Eau Rouge goes the leader, Deli B. He's doing a 2:26.7. Viali in 2nd place has done a 2:28. So, Deli B's got 2 seconds over his 2nd place driver. Ribber's done a 2:28. Beserker's done a 2:29. Well, to be fair, he's probably being harassed every single lap at every single moment. It's just done a purple sector for Beserker, though. Chrissy Mack 2:29 in 5th. Zafiro, there's a little bit of gap now between Chrissy Mack and Zafiro. Looks like Chrissy Mack was about to try and overtake Beserker. Yes, Chrissy Mack's got through to 4th place. At the top of the hill, coming back round that slow hairpin. And then comes down the hill here. Nice already starting to put out a bit of a gap now between himself and Beserker. And you can see the whole field starting to string out a little bit. So while we have a little break, I shall just have a bit of a coffee because I have man flu. And so I need all the sympathy I can get and a bit more liquid in my mouth to try and keep talking our way through this race. So just bear with me a second. Better. As you can see now, Beserker, there's a bit of a mobile chicane on this track. Seems to be just going backwards. He's now got, well, it's not so he's coming backwards, it's just that this field is so tight. He's got Zafiro and Winkle close behind. And meanwhile, everyone else is kind of like stretched out, gaps between themselves and the next driver. So they're really, at the moment, there's only 10 runners. With only 10 runners, as Deli comes around now to finish lap 4, 10 minutes into the race. The only real closest battle at the moment is back there with Beserker. So Vali's still 2nd. Ribber's now 3rd. Chrissy Mack 4th. Beserker's got away a little bit from Zafiro. Zafiro's Beserker 5th, Zafiro's 6th. Cody Winkle's in 7th, and Holy Pete has obviously had some sort of issue at the start. He's now caught right back up to the back of Winkle. Rocky Rich is staying at, kept it ahead of Sayrex. Sayrex surprisingly back here is normally quite Camel's a quick driver, so it's surprised to see him back here. Start to go through the field now in their tyre wear, see what's going on. So here we have Deli B out in front, minimal amount of tyre wear on those racing softs and super softs. So he's obviously looking pretty set for a no stopping, I would have thought, with that sort of minimal tyre wear. Same for Viali, he's on racing super softs and he's managed to get that Ferrari round. With the third of the race gone and barely any tyre wear gone. Ribber, his front tyres and rear tyres seem to be suffering more than the other guys in front. Beserker in the McLaren, his tyre wear's not marginal at the moment. Chrissy Mack, his tyre wear is about the same as Beserker's in front. Cody, Winkles, not too bad. Zafira's not too bad. Oh, Pete's got that wide. His tyre's really good. Considering he's on racing super softs. Rich is probably suffering the most, as he always seems to do in that McGann. Drifting it around well wide there. He's down at the most. And back here, Sarex has not got a lot. So here we are. So he's trying to find the nearest kind of battle going on, and it looks like it's still back here with Beserker, who's having an eventful racing with Zafira and Winkle. So while we have a break, we have a little joke for you. If you've got a pie that's £2 in Jamaica, that same pie is £2.50 in Trinidad, and that same pie is £2.90, sorry, in Barbados. What does that make? That's right, it's the pie rates of the Caribbean. Oh dear. Anyway, Winkle's looking around the outside of Zafira coming into turn 1. He's not gonna get through there. This is a bit of a stalemate kind of race. No one's managing to really get much in the way of competition, competitive driving. Everyone's really strung out at the moment. So I've resorted to jokes. Dad jokes. Here comes Chrissy Mack. Oh, gets it sideways through Eau Rouge. Gets it horribly sideways through Eau Rouge. So Beserker-Boy still holding on to 5th. He's pulled away from Zafiro. I get the feeling Beserker's not particularly strong in the first half of the circuit, but seems to get better at the second half. He's always seemed to pull away a little bit from the guy behind, in this case Zafiro. Coming into Eau Rouge, so he's got a bit of a gap there. Still something blinks. Nice, I have to resort to more jokes. Not that, do you? Season 12. After the season with the pro drivers. I had a thought, as we just scroll through the field, see if anything's going on at the moment. I had a thought, and I think it's going to play itself out in this race, because I know it does in the next one. I don't think pit stops are working, because it seems to me that the guys that are always in the top 3 don't seem to be making any pit stops. They don't seem to be... They don't seem to be punished for staying out. It's not, the timing of it's not quite right. So I think either we should extend the races by 5 minutes or increase the tyre wear slightly, because the guys winning are just no stopping, and you can only no stop if Beserker's got that wrong. You can only no stop, I think, if you've got a wheel. If you've got a controller, it seems to eat your... Oh, Beserker's got it horribly wrong in that last chicane. Oh, he's got it horribly wrong. I think he meant to rub Cody then. That's terrible. Oh, I'm so... Oh no, he's not gone off either. So Beserker's bumped Cody, but he's lost position. He's back down to 7th. Oh dear, let's avoid me now anyway. Sarex has caught up to Rocky Rich back here in 9th and 10th. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, if I remember rightly, I don't think Delhi pits in this race. I'm pretty sure Viney doesn't pit. I'm pretty sure Ribber doesn't. Well, Ribber might pit. But if you pit in a 30-minute race, if you pit with the settings as they are, you just don't get enough time to make the pit worthwhile. So it seems to me that it's not worth pitting. In which case, what's the point? It's not. I just think the balance isn't quite right. So either increase the tyre wear to make it a little bit more tasty for the no stoppers, or extend the race by maybe not even 5 minutes, maybe just 3 minutes, 33-minute race. See what you think, because I know in Laguna Seca you'll see what I mean, especially with myself and what happened at Laguna Seca himself, because I pitted, and yeah, you'll see what happens there. So in the meantime, here we have can finally get his way past. Can Winkle finally get past? He can't. These boys have been nose to tail the entire race so far. Great driving by them both, I've got to say. It's really difficult to race so close to someone and keep it fast as well, because your vision is just good as somewhat. It looks like here we are on board with Winkle, looking through the side window. He's still not gonna get past. Oh my word, I didn't think the Honda was that quick. Even though I drive the Honda, I've got these are my two cars. I didn't think that. I'm surprised the Honda's got the grunt to get past the McLaren there. Maybe Cody's not. Let's see if I can go to the. When is Cody changing gear? Because with the McLaren. Oh, and here we go. Zaf's gone into the pits. Here we go. Zaf into the pits. Let's go on board with his pit stop. So Safira is the first to pit. We are 17 minutes into the race. He's the only one that's pitted so far. Takes a long time, this pit stop. Here we are with his pit crew. Here comes Zafiro. So I know Zafiro's got a wheel. He seems to I think drivers who use wheels also have tiny bit more an advantage over the guys who use controllers, because they can be a little bit smoother. So Zafiro is the first to pit now, and he's back here in 8th place. He was just in front of Winkle in 5th. So we'll see where how that pans out. Oh, what's going on up here? So Chrissy Mack, yeah, Chrissy Mack has got it back in front of. I missed that. So here, yeah, let's go through our routes. I just wondered. I thought Ribber was third. I might have got that wrong. So I think Ribber's had some sort of issue. Dropped back to 4th. Here we are on board with Ribber now. Trying to get around the outside of Chrissy Mack. Going in top of the hill. No, Chrissy Mack's going to hold his line. Keep the Hungarian behind him. So we have a nice little battle brewing here. And there's Cody. Now Cody has got past. Or he hasn't really got past Zafira. It'd be interesting to see if Winkle can catch up to these two in front of him. He's not far behind at all, is Cody. Coming down the hill, 18 and nearly 19 minutes gone. It's all a bit static. All a bit static, so I'm just going to have another drink while we see into glory shot mode. Here we go. Oh, my throat's killing me. Here we go. Right, so here we are with the leader now. He's finished. Well, just about to finish lap 8. Is he going to dive into the pits? No, he's not. So Delhi still doing really respectable lap times. As expected, he's an awesome driver. 2:27 has just gone faster than his last lap. Delhi's still cruising out in front. Viali here. Still not catching Delhi, but still holding station behind him. So Chrissy Mack now in 3rd. Stayed ahead of Ribber in 4th. Cody Winkle, can he catch these boys in front in 5th? Beserker's in 6th. Holy Pete 7th. Zafiro's now caught up to Holy Pete. Can Zafiro's obviously got, because Zafiro's got their new tyres on as well. Sarek's back here in 9th. He's got past Rocky Rich, who's back here in 10th. So at the moment, the main battle going on is back here with these 3 boys. Beserker, Holy Pete, Zafiro coming up the hill. On board with Holy Pete. So look at his tyre wear. 10 minutes to go. He's probably not going to stop. Oh, gives Beserker a little bit of a nudge there. That's just allowed. Here we go on board now with Zaf. Oh, Zaf got that wrong. Oh, what's going on? Oh, he's managed to get out of that one. That was a close one, Zaf. Oh, they're all squabbling now. What's happened there? I think Pete's bailed out from hitting Beserker-Boy and just drifted wide, and he's gone right back now. Let's have a quick look. Let's just go on board with... What happened here? Oh yeah, Pete got it wrong. Pete got it wrong. Got his braking point wrong. And to avoid Beserker, just as I thought, just drifted far too wide, which is obviously just allowed Zafiro to catch up to Beserker in 7th place. Now catch up to Beserker Beserker's in 6th. So I'd like to find something else to talk about other than these ones. So here we go, Ribber. Christian Mack still ahead of Ribber. This is quite a static race, I have to be honest. There's not a huge amount going on. We've got 9 minutes to go. Only 2 people have pitted so far. I just saw Rocky Rich go into the pits. Don't know if anyone else is going to. Just going back through the field, see what's going on. Not much here. So Delhi now is coming around to start lap 10. Still doing 2:28 on. Let's have a look at his tyre wear. Let's see, tyre wear's not really affected him too much, to be honest. Nice tidy line there through turn 1. That was a beautiful line by Delhi, showing everyone else how it's done. Let's go on board with Vialli with that beautiful sounding Ferrari. So his tyre wear, Vialli, see, it's not too bad. Even on racing super softs, he's going to do the whole race probably on racing super softs. Chrissy Mack still out in front of Ribber. Ribber, how's his type? See, oh, look at the tyre wear on his fronts. Ribber should have pitted. He's done. His front left is just gone, and that's not a racing line either, is it? Completely off Eau Rouge. Whereas Cody here we go. Cody's got a nice drive. Well, I'm surprised he didn't try and make a... Thought he'd have the be able to make a move there with Cody on Ribber. Winkle's definitely going to get Ribber though, because there's still good 7 minutes to go, and Ribber's tyre wear is shot. Can't believe he's not pitted. All Cody has to do is just keep the racing line, and I'm sure at some point Ribber is going to drift wide like he has there, and he's off the circuit, and there you go, Winkle's through. So Winkle's through to 4th place now, past the fast Hungarian, who's got nothing on the front. Well, he's less than, he's 3rd on the front left and a half on the front right, so I'm not sure why he's chewing through the tyres so much. I haven't really missed anything. So there we go, it was Ribber chewing through tyres in 5th. Zafiro on a new set of tyres is, can't quite see Ribber yet, in 6th. Beserker, who's, oh look at the tyre, his tyres are down to half as well. Is he going to stop? I'm not sure. I can't remember if I did actually. Holy Pete back here in 8th. Sarix hasn't stopped in 9th. Rocky Ritchie has stopped back here in 10th. So Daly's tyre wear is probably the best, and it shows because he's right out in front now with 6 minutes to go. Here we have Riley, just going to have another drinks break as well. Oh, let's see if anyone goes into the pits. Nope, no one's gone into the pits. So there's only 5 minutes to go, so these boys are going to struggle now. So you can see, look at that, look at that. Ribber's tyres are going to, he's doing 34s. Really surprised he stayed out. Really surprised he stayed out, but there you go. Zafiro coming into turn 1, here we go. Going past the old sports complex. Stadium complex here. The garage is on the right, with the old pit exit just up there on the right hand side. Goes up the top of the inside of Eau Rouge. I think that's where the Le Mans, or the GT boys have their pit exit for when they do the 24-hour races here at Spa. It's just gone past on the right. So I'd like to say there's stuff going on, but there really isn't. There's not a lot going on in this race. It's pretty much everyone's strung out now. Just go through. Sue's done the fastest lap time. It's probably Deli B with 4 minutes to go. 2:26 was his fastest lap time. 2:27s with Viali. Oh, we've got a battle going on. Here we go. Near late stuff. Cody has caught up to Chrissy Mack. Can he hold off? Chrissy Mack's tyres are shot there on the front. Cody's got in front. Cody's tyre wear is much better. So Chrissy Mack is now suffering with tyre wear. And Cody's up to third. I believe that's the highest Cody's been in this race. That's the highest position he has held in a race this season. So I have to say, as the season's gone on, Winkle has got better and better and better. And here we have, he's online with 3 minutes to go with decent amount of tyre wear, or as minimal amount of tyre wear considering how long they've been racing, into a podium position. This is fantastic driving by the American. He's just been very, very patient. He was battling, if you remember, with Zafiro, and Zafiro pitted. So how far behind is... so here we go, Winkle going around the last chicane. Chrissy Max through the last chicane. Ruber's in the last chicane. So here's Zafiro, who has pitted. Is he going to get time to catch back up to where he was with Winkle? I don't think he is. So even in the few laps that he's had, he's already lost a significant amount of tyre wear, I'd say, on the front, considering he's only recently, well, about 10 minutes ago, wasn't it? Yeah? Pitted. Beserker-Boy's just drifted all the way back here to 8th now, after he's been caught by Holy Pete. Holy Pete's tyre wear is better than Beserker's, but can Beserker take... Let's go on board with Beserker. Oh, this is a difficult place to overtake. Beserker hits the inside curve and the outside one there. Is he going to get a run up here? On the Honda in front of him? I don't think he is. He's not gaining at all, is he? He's just starting to ease up to the rear of Pete here, but no, not even close. Not even close. And he's drifted a little bit wide there as well. Right, so running through the field. Deli B, magnificent race for him. Look at that minimal tyre wear. I don't know how he's doing it. How he's not scrubbing the. How he's being so fast and not scrubbing the tyres off. So he's still got pretty good grip, considering we have only got a minute to go. Viali is in second place. Winkle's up here in third for his best finish of the season, I believe. Chrissy Mack is losing ground to Winkle, but he's holding off River, who is suffering big time with those front tyres on that Lexus. How far behind? Zafiro. I don't think Zafiro is going to have enough time to catch up to River in front. I need to go back up to Deli, because is he going to start a new lap? He is. So Deli is going to have to do the last. He's now on his last lap. Is Viali going to get time to cross the line? We have 15 seconds to go. Viali's going to have to do another lap. Back here in third place, he's got 7 seconds to go. Is Winkle going to ease off? He is. Is he going to get 30 minutes? So there we have it. Winkle has got his podium position for third. Great driver in. Chrissy Mack fourth. River in an ailing Lexus is in fifth. Zafiro didn't have enough time. That pit stop didn't work for him to catch back up in sixth, which is exactly what I was going on about. Holy Pete's in seventh. Beserker is in eighth. Sayerex is going to come round into ninth place. Where is he on the chart? Oh, he's going through the last section here. Ooh, gets it wrong. Comes back onto the track. totally top limit of the rev limiter there. Into the last chicane to finish in a 9th place. Rocky Rich coming around now in his Renault Megane. What can we say about Renault Meganes? Do quite well, the other one, but not this. The standard one doesn't seem to do very well. It's maxing out that Renault. Coming into the last chicane now. Sounds like a hairdryer. Here we go, crosses the line in 10th position. So we go back to where Delhi is. So as you can see what I was going on about earlier, Zafiro was right up with Winkle. He pitted and was catching back up, but he hasn't managed to get anywhere near. Well, he was getting near to where he could be getting his position back. You know, Winkle was obviously drifting back a bit, so was Chrissy Mack and Ribber, but he just ran out of time. So I'm not sure pitting. I mean, you saw the Ribber's tyre wear on that Lexus. He's still managed to finish 5th with basically nothing left on his tyres, whereas Zafiro has pitted and has not even got back to where Ribber was. So I'm not sure the pits is working the way the system is at the moment. Don't think it's quite there. So Delhi is waiting for his friends to come along, cross the lines now, and there's Valley in 2nd place. So well done, Delhi B. Look forward to seeing you again next time when we do the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. So, see you again soon.